There we go. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Doing a new game today. Welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Thud didn't want to join me on this one, so today we have Paul. You guys know him as Loser. He was in the Super Metroid stream. And we also have Ranyo. Say hello, Ranyo.
I don't want to say hello.
Say goodbye, Ranyo.
Goodbye, Ranyo.
So I'm going to try and not waste too much time. I'm not going to do any on-screen grinding if I can help it. If I do have to do any sort of if I do have to, the only grinding that I will be doing will be a side thing to show off getting the gold chocobo in the end. Picking up some hidden stuff.
Aren't they all gold? Aren't all chocobos just yellow?
There's yellow, and then there's the special gold one, which is like super powered.
Yeah, the moment we have the gold chocobo, nothing else matters.
I'm such a fucking Final Fantasy nublet. I've played 9 and I loved it, and I played 10, didn't beat it, and
10 was good.
10, I enjoyed 10. I enjoyed 10 a lot, but I lost my disc before I could finish the final boss.
I'm gonna lower this volume a little bit more.
Yeah, see, with me, I had a PlayStation, I had the game, lost my memory card, so I was pretty far in the game. So I ended up turning my disc into an ISO and playing it on my computer instead.
I actually beat 10 when I was over at Paul's house.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was, I beat it like 2 hours after my father beat it.
We should talk about your father and how he used to rage.
Yeah, he still does. He started playing Super Punch-Out a couple days ago.
Oh,
he was asking me how to beat Bear Hugger because he kept getting hit by his Bear Hug punch. I was like, you duck it. Just like when fighting King Hippo, you duck it. Or you can punch him in the gut with a left and it'll give you a star. But he beat him easily after I told him all he had to do was duck.
All you gotta do is duck it.
So I might be exploiting a few little glitches. Like, I'm not going to do W item. I don't like using that. But I'll do some other things. Come on, newcomer, follow me.
What was W item again?
Once you got the W item material, you can get infinite items. So these guards, each one give you a potion. But a glitch in it is that you can get both potions from one guy.
I never did that glitch.
What, W item?
Yeah. I just did the mimic glitch. Well, it's not a glitch. It was the mimic thing at the end.
Don't bother.
I fucking loved it.
So you are named as ex-soldier. First thing is fighting these guys. Your sword does gobs more damage than a machine gun.
Oh my god, look at these graphics.
I know. Well,
I know,
right? Rania, this is the very first 3D Final Fantasy.
Also,
didn't they just remake a bunch of Final Fantasy games for these?
No, they didn't remake them. They just put them onto a different platform.
They HD remade them.
Yeah.
Now to note,
have they done this with this one?
Now to note,
no.
There is Final Fantasy VII with a graphical patch, and they use that with the Steam one. I'm using an emulated one, so this is the original one.
Yeah, see, I remember back in the day where they were going to remake the game.
No, they're still considering doing it.
Yeah, I thought this was years ago.
They really should have done it sooner. They would have made a lot more money. But
yeah,
I would like to see it on. I would like to see it on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, but
if not
it was like
PlayStation 3. It'd be great.
No, this was like before the PlayStation 3 even came out. And they were thinking about doing a remake of it, and I saw like the graphics that they were showing.
Yeah, they did like the opening cutscene to show the graphic capabilities of the PS3.
Oh no! For me, it was different. It was they showed when you're in the train tracks, trying to sneak into. I think it was the crap. I forgot the name of the place. The place that you fight. I can't remember the guy's names. What the hell? You're trying to sneak into the headquarters, I think. The first time.
Shinra.
Yeah, thank
Shinra
you.
Inc.
Yeah, so you go into the train tracks, and if you go all the way back, you find an item. You're supposed to be going forward. Fuck, where was it? No, I'm thinking. Is that what?
No, you're thinking sneaking into Sector 7 slums.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Because yeah, the train graveyard's that way.
Because it fucking hell.
Now I will admit the graphics, or rather the artwork that they did for the backgrounds and stuff, looks really nice. But
Yeah.
that's static meshes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny though, seeing like how Cloud has like none of them have mouths until you get into a battle.
No,
They actually have more detail.
no, some of the cutscenes are like really well done.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that if you look at them, like just regularly, like Cloud doesn't even have a mouth. It's like, oh, Cloud, how do you eat? Holy shit! What the hell
He
is going on?
photosynthesizes.
More or less.
Eris, heal me, feed me.
Son. Spoiler.
So now we're in reactor number 1. We're with this terrorist group. They're called Avalanche, and we're here against the government. We're blowing up a reactor to quote unquote help save the planet because energy. Essentially, we're getting energy from sucking out souls from the planet.
Yeah, Mako.
So Mako. We're supposed to go up there and talk to her, but there's a chest over here.
Did you not see Advent Children?
Phoenix. Yeah, I did.
They call it Mako.
It's because they're
Don't start with
Japanese.
me. Yeah, exactly. I'm like Eris. It's supposed to be Aerith.
It is Aerith.
Yeah, I know, but on this game they call it Eris.
That's because they're really bad. They were really bad at translating. Let's just outright say that right now.
Yeah.
See, reactors are draining life out of the planet. That's why we're blowing up the reactor. And our guy's just like, it's not my fucking problem. I'm doing this for the dosh.
I think it's funny how Cloud like throughout the game has like his personality.
He grows. Yeah.
He's a complete personality change.
Yeah. Which is always a good thing to see.
Yeah, I know, but just like, look, I'm a badass too. Oh, I'm getting soft-hearted.
I think I'd probably play this game if it weren't for the character models. Because look at Cloud. Look at him. Look at his little ball fists.
He's a Powerpuff Girl.
If you get it for Steam, it actually uses the graphical patch that someone made. It actually looks pretty good. But because I'm using an emulated version and I'm not using the PC or the Steam version, I don't have that.
Actually, to be honest, I wouldn't want it.
It looks really good. It's just I'm not paying. I'm not going to pay $15 for a game that I've owned since 1997.
Yeah, and also, I mean, you grew up with that graphics. You know how it is.
Yeah, and it's not like the graphics are that bad. Now, if there's any gripe that I have to say about this game is that a couple of bosses are bullshit, and the fact that you have to hold down X to run.
Yeah.
This uses standard Japanese controls where X was cancel and circle was to do something. So that was always a little bit difficult to get used to if you weren't used to it.
Yeah, but then after a while you're like, fuck, and like you become accustomed to it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's Final Fantasy. Circles select, X is to cancel.
So there's a couple different cool things about this. Just like in older Final Fantasies, you're able to I call it older Final Fantasies. This you can put guys in the front or back row, and Barrett, who I named Thud for this, his gun is a ranged weapon, so I can put him in the back row, and he'll still do normal damage. And he can attack guys in the back row and do normal damage as well, which is always a nice thing. So those fire forward like things, they obviously shoot fire at you.
There's only one time though that you don't want him in the back.
That's when he's using the cannonball.
Yep.
I usually don't pick it up. It's a decent power upgrade, but it completely gimps his power in a boss that comes up like right after.
Man, I used it for a short period of time until I got the next gun.
So these are save points. Save points do not do anything besides let you save your game.
And you can use a tent and cottage there. Don't forget that.
So yeah, things are able to dodge. Gotta love mischance. Then
Yeah, it's like League of Legends. Dodge everything.
Rigu Legends.
No, honestly, that was like one of the only things that really pissed me off about that game. Fucking dodge.
so these, I think the guys in the back are able to blind you. At least a future version of them are. They hit harder than the other guys, and they have a little more health, but not too much of a problem. Now, Cloud starts with some magic, which is useful. Oh, and
Especially for the boss.
yes, and I just picked up a limit for Barrett.
Which limit was that?
No, as in I can use it.
Oh,
His first limit.
yeah. I say all the limits. There's only one character that annoys me to get.
Well, you get limits the same way with everyone. Picked up a
No,
restore materia.
no, not
That's-
exactly.
Yeah, you pick up limits the same way, except for the
Vincent.
final. Yeah, same way with
His
Vincent.
no, his I'm saying his last one's a pain in the ass.
Not really.
These kids fighting over toys.
Vincent's final limit's really easy to pick up.
No, I'm saying if you didn't explore to find the cave.
Well, then that's your own.
No, I'm just
problem.
saying if you didn't know about it.
I mean, it's right next. It's literally right next to an item you need to get to the third disc. So.
Wait, not everyone's gonna know about that though.
So here's the boss. It doesn't. It uses the run music instead of the actual boss music. So limits. When you take damage, your limit bar fills up. When it's full, you get to use a special attack. Most of them are just more powerful, but some of them have other abilities. Barrett's first one is Big Shot. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I got magic. This thing's a machine, so he takes bonus damage from electric attacks. I'm gonna pop. Now you can press select to pop up an info bar and stuff. It's not going to be useful till later. I gotta say though, I love the music for the game.
Mhm. And then that music they use for this game, they pretty much use for everything else. Well, I'll take it back. No, one
That
has
is not
the
true at
quicker-
all.
I know it's a wait. That was like wait a second. I forgot.
The
One
music-
also has that music.
The music used in this game that are used in other games are used for the prequels or the games that came before it too.
I was thinking more of the victory music, but then I was like, wait, that's right. One had
Yeah,
it.
they use it in all. They use the victory music in all of them. So when you get your limit filled, you'll get a supercharged time bar increase, so you can use it quickly.
Haste, bitches.
So now the boss is going to start threatening us, essentially.
It looks like Urgot with a tail.
More or less, actually. This is like Full Metal Urgot. So I'm just going to... Essentially, if I attack him now, he'll hit both my party members for about 100 damage. So, because this is a time thing, I am just going to sit back, wait for it to put its tail back down.
Have a sandwich. Have a drink.
And tail's down, hit it with bolt.
It's like one of the easiest fucking
Yeah,
bosses.
this boss is rather simple. He only has about 800 health. He only attacks every other attack unless he's ready to counter attack. He always does search scope first. So if the guy's low that he uses it on, just throw a potion and they'll survive. So 100 experience, 10 AP, and an assault gun. That's a weapon for Barrett. So now I got 10 minutes to get out of here.
Run!
First, I'm going to equip. Increases his damage and accuracy a lot. Now, that timer goes for all menus, the pause menu and everything.
Yep.
So I'm going to go over here and quickly save my game.
One of the only downfalls of that timer.
That timer gives more than enough time for me to
I
get
know,
out
I'm
here.
just saying, that's the only downfall to that timer. Yes, I mean, I know it gives you enough time. I'm just saying.
Like, if you... I could probably literally just walk the whole way and still make it with time to spare.
Unless you happen to get the missed chance of getting so many random battles.
No, random battles actually aren't that random. So you can get back attack and you can back attack the opponent. What that does is essentially it switches your ranking and they get a free shot on your back, which will double the damage.
Yep.
A lot of people think that when you tap runaway, it'll reordinate you, but it doesn't. I just do it out of habit though. So now Thud does more damage to me, and I'm doing half damage because I'm in the back row.
Why is it that you named Barrett Thud anyway? Is it so you feel like he's here? You miss him?
I was actually going to name all the characters based off the Preserver guys that I was role playing with.
No, I think you did Barrett because he's a big man.
Yeah.
You missed Thud.
So you have to go over here and get in a fight.
No, he could have been Kaseth.
Kaseth.
Kaseth, yeah, he should have been Kaseth.
So preemptive attack, essentially, you do double damage because their backs are turned.
Kaseth! He's so cute.
He's not that cute in 13.
Him and Red 13 are my favorite. Yes, yes, please. Yes, please.
No, I said Final Fantasy 13.
Good for Final Fantasy 13. I'm talking about Red 13.
Yeah,
so
they,
Final
actually,
Fantasy 13. You mean Final Corridor Walking 13?
Actually, they kind of took that away after.
Doesn't matter. It ruined
I know.
it. It ruined it. So we have to go talk to Jessie. Her foot's stuck. So we
Damn
have
it,
to-
Jesse.
Now, if you don't help this and you go all the way back, you won't be able to open the doors to get out. So you have to come all the way back here to help.
Unfortunately, you have to help Jesse.
So, just walking out. Literally just come back the way you came. If random battles have a little more enemies in them, but they're not any more difficult. In fact, even with the timer, this is a decent spot to grind some levels up for Barrett.
I think so. I'll be here.
So, these guys shoot lasers. You can see the name of the enemies with this bar up, so I'll pop it up. Zap. Only does 3 damage. These things are called grunts. I think like the red ones are called mega grunts. This game likes to palette swap. I'll just outright say it. Like, you'll fight one enemy and then you'll just fight another color of them that's stronger. And then they just do it so often.
It's pretty much Final
Why is
Fantasy
it
for you.
stronger? Because it's red!
More or less. So, we're now out of here and we still got 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Right here is a good spot to just grind until you got like a minute left so you can get additional level. But I'm not going to bother doing that because I'm recording.
But he will.
Hey, look,
when
Jesse
no one's
tripped. No, I won't. And
Yeah, he will.
explosions. I hate
Don't let him
grinding.
lie to you.
I hate grinding. Like, if a
Oh
game...
no, believe me, you're not the only. I think everyone hates grinding. That's why when I know I have to grind, I will bring out my music and I listen to it, and I do whatever I can to preoccupy myself while
It's
grinding.
the eye of the tiger. Keep
No.
the plant going at least a little longer. We blew
No
up one
tigers.
reactor in a world full of reactors. It'll keep the plant going just a little longer.
No, it won't.
No, it won't.
They are fucking liars, and they need to be shot.
So, not only did we blow up the reactor, but we blew up that building because they're true terrorists.
I mean, what? I mean, you can't be a terrorist without blowing something up.
You are completely true about that. So now, everyone splits up. We lose Barrett. We're just going to follow him up this way because Cloud doesn't know the meaning of split up.
Oh no, he knows the meaning of it, just not in that type of context. Poor Tifa.
Hey, look, it's Flower Girl. Here you are. So now we just walk over here. We get to explore this place for a moment. We won't be seeing this place again for a long time.
Yep.
Pick up an item. Hey, you there. Oh no, soldiers. Soldiers. So, since, you know, for most of this part, not going to be able to see it, I'm going to show off the ice magic on the military police.
Fuck your police.
These are the same guys that we fought first, so they don't do much damage at all.
For now.
That's the sound of a critical strike. Critical strikes deal double your damage.
What game was it they added they could do a critical strike on? Oh, it was
And of course, fighting those guys do absolutely nothing. Just more pop up. It's just additional experience.
yeah, the game I was thinking of where you can actually do a critical strike is 8. With Squall anyway.
Well, no, that's not critical strike. That's boosted damage. Critical
You
strike.
guys are nerds.
Critical strike actually is.
Now I don't want to hear about being a nerd when you play WoW.
I do play WoW. I also play League
Exactly.
of Legends.
There you go. So do I. What's up for WoW?
You can't diss WoW.
I have no intention of playing WoW.
Okay, then don't play WoW. But you don't have to diss it.
I will diss it all I want.
See, now you're just being a pretentious dick.
Yep.
being chased down by more military police. Let's fight them. Also, if you take too long to put in an input of whether you're running or fighting, it automatically fights. Attack from both sides. This is bad because they can always hit you from your behind for double damage.
Right in the behind.
Right in the behind. Just kill off one side though and don't have to worry about it too much. Time bar going so slow is a bit of annoyance. I might speed that up for a little bit. But then again, it's only annoying when you have one guy to take care of. When you have a party of 3. Oh no, I'm surrounded. What am I going to do?
Run and scream.
I think I'm going to jump for my life. I love how some of the cutscenes have like this, where it's decent animation and then it has the characters animated the same way as they do in game, so it just looks weird. Hey look, it's our buds on the train. I wonder which train they're on. It couldn't be the train that we jumped on though, could it?
No.
Gee, I don't know.
Probably not. I love how I love how Barrett's just like, I don't know what's going on, but everyone else is hopeful about the main character. Hey, look, I opened the door from outside. oh look, I'm a little late. And then he gets offended.
I can't get over how bad these models
Polygons.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, they do a much better job on 4. Or not 4, 8. Moving
Now,
out.
if I remember correctly, 8's the one with Squall, right?
Yep.
I tried playing that one, couldn't do it.
It's definitely a much different system of combat.
No, it was just the story couldn't get my attention.
The story's alright. I never beat it because I'd always get stuck in the third disc trying to make everyone's ultimate weapons.
Mm.
And I'd just be doing that, and then I'd get bored, and then I'd never pick it up again. And then go back, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I just started at the beginning. I do that with Oblivion all the time, too. Hey, look, we're taking over this train car. Oh boy, this is why I hate Slash Train. So you can talk to some of the people. Barrett's just chilling out while everyone else is doing the work. Terrorists have bombed #1 reactor base somewhere in the slums. I wonder what they're going to do next. And of course a guard comes in to push me out from going to another room. So we gotta watch this. To monitor the railway. I wish we could skip more things, but nope. Not so lucky. Ooh, excuse me. So this is essentially an explanation of what Midgar is. City split into 8 sectors on the ground. All of them are slums. People living on the upper plate where there's no pollution, where all the rich are living. Modern dystopia. This train wraps around the whole thing. There's security checkpoints everywhere. And that's essentially the gist of this. Right now we're going back to base. There's really not too much to say about it. And ID security check. I think Paul went to see his girlfriend. City without day or night. You just full of surprises, Cloud. It's because of that fucking pizza that people underneath are suffering. It's one of the better lines, I gotta say. Don't have money to move on to that pizza. Oh, this took a turn for the awkward. But it's a nice cutscene letting us see all around. Support pillar, I think that's number 4. Train station. There's a lot of things we can do here, talking to people. I'm just gonna pick up a few items.
See, look at that! Look at that! Look at that fucking artwork right there.
Yeah.
That looks great! And then the models come on stage and it looks like crap.
Yep. So yeah, there's a lot we can do here, more or less. Hey, look, we're setting up another terror explosions. Think we're going to go for number 2? Probably not. So we can go over here and we can see a save points and a locked area. And Sector 7 slums. Barrett shoots his gun to kick everyone out. Not gonna bother doing anything else. Alright, go on in. And here is Tifa. It's a rather empty bar, considering, you know, this is the only bar in the slums. So on request. And then everyone just talking about it. Gotta leave to get the big guy in here. The early exposition's boring because it's the typical, hey, big corporations fucking up the world, we gotta stop it. And we still have quite a bit of this to deal with. Ha ha ha. Sort of wish I could do Crisis Core. Stream that. I knew that'd be a little bit more interesting at the beginning than this is.
Pixel art has such a great potential to be good.
Right. I sort of... Go ahead.
I mean, I've seen some really great stuff go around, and some of the newer, quote unquote, older games are really pretty.
Yeah. I think 7 would have been better. Like, this 3D was steps above, you know, getting to 3D games. Like, who knows how long it would have been for, you know, 9, 10, 12, 13 to get into those sort of graphics, as well as the other games that weren't Final Fantasy, if this one didn't come out. But it would have been cool to have the guys as sprites, too. That would have been interesting. Skipping all these conversations because they're just boring.
Oh shit, son. Someone turned off the torches.
So much exposition. And it's already too late for me to try to get the date with Barrett. Well, actually, it might not be. But I don't think I'm going to try for that. I'll explain when we get to it. That's not for a while yet. Man, we're going to be on episode 12 before I'm done with disc 1. Trying to figure out when I'll be in the next episode. Really want to get out of Midgar so I can get into more interesting stuff soon. But I don't want to cut anything out. Just in case, we get the random one person who's never played the game watching this and wondering where the hell things went. You said you never played, right, Ro? Oh, I guess I'm alone in this now. Gotta love the false memories. I mean, what? So long. I can't think of anything that would make this interesting. Get my money. 1,500. Everyone gets full yield and a rest. And we'll go out. I can finally explain something in a minute. This is a different world because the 6-year-old is handling liquor. And Tifa gets to join our fighting. Barrett asked for a material tutorial. So, I'll explain it real quickly in a moment.
Who is that one chick with the long boots and the glaive?
Which game?
I know she was in Advent Children.
Long boots and the glaive.
Yeah, she had the throwing glaive.
Let's do this.
Oh, are you thinking of Yuffie?
Yeah. I liked her boots. That's why I remembered her. And she had a glaive.
Yeah, we'll be picking her up later. I got that. Let's pick up some. Oh, 3. Let's talk to this guy. So we gotta go. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you again. So we gotta climb upstairs through all the people. free items. So ethers give you MP. All materia. I'll explain that when I talk about materia after I buy a few more.
It's the thing that does the stuff that gives you the magic.
In essence, yes.
Yep. You stick it in your skin.
No, actually.
You stick it in your skin.
Oops. More than I wanted to buy. Pick up a fire. So we go. So now he can't equip it, but so actually I'm gonna do a quick thing. So how this works is that the magic is in these little spheres, and you put them in your weapon or armor, and it allows you to use magic effects. Each one has levels based on how much AP you get, which you get during battles. All materia, all of them are single targets unless they're automatic hit everything like summons. If you put an all materia on it, you can target everything it's able to target once for every level of the all materia. And I think all maxes out at level 5 or 6. So, time to get on the train. I might be able to finish the second dungeon. And we're back to the sky. And Taru was right. It is rather boring trying to think of stuff to talk about with this.
I could sit here and complain more about, how it looks, but I'm pretty sure people would get annoyed with that.
Well, we already get it. It looks like crap. Well, it doesn't. It looks decent.
It doesn't. Like I said, the backgrounds and stuff look really nice. Specifically because they did really well with the with the blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm tripping over my words, but you know what I mean. The backgrounds and the environments look really nice. It's the
character polygons.
models.
But this was really good for 97. It's just that we've been spoiled with PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 high-end PC stuff. Like, as for League of Legends, this is what Twitch looked like before his visual update the other day.
Oh.
Alright. Security alerts. Oh no! There's a security alert. We gotta run. Level 2 warning. Get out of this car. Go, go, go. This goes for a bit. Warning level 3. And damn it. I think he stole a little bit of money from me. So just running down the street. No more time limit. It's just time to jump. So we gotta jump out of a fast train. And jump she shall.
Yep.
I wish his hair was a weapon. You just charge people. So these tracks can go, if you go backwards, they go really far until you go to a spot that has infinite enemy spawns. We're not going to do that because it's really boring. We're just going to continue. And security sensor. So let's jump down. Whee! Yep, renaming everyone. Wow, I didn't know you can get fights in here. In that spot. Ah, preemptive attack. So, Tifa's martial artist. She uses her hands and feet. Her weapons, gloves. Not much else to say about that. These guys are able to slow you. Does it really matter though? It wears off after combat. And we one-shot him. So let's jump down here. Down the ladders. This place can be a little bit of a maze the first time you go through. I think I'm going to try to grab a couple items in here. It doesn't matter too much though. These things shoot missiles. These missiles hurt.
Well, missiles tend to, you know, tend to hurt.
A little bit, yeah.
Are you renaming everyone?
Yes. Yeah, I saw what Dine asked. I don't have it to get a decent aspect ratio for while I play. I have it windowed in a specific thing, and I have it on the side. Probably won't make it to Gold Saucer tonight, Dine. I definitely want to get out of Midgar. That won't take too long. Takes me about 3 hours on average. And then it'll probably take another 3 hours to get through to Gold Saucer Prison. So I had asked Dine to join me for the stream once I get, at least for that one part, if he doesn't want to do more. There's item here. Alright. Then we go through here, and that takes, I believe this takes us to... Oh. Stupid aspect. Yeah, but I'm doing overnight tonight because I have, that's not the right way. I have a clinical 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. tomorrow night. So I'm staying up most of the night tonight for this. It's this way. Yep. Save point and item. Tense, essentially, you can use it wherever you can use a save point, and it'll heal up your health and mana. And then we get to the second place, which looks exactly like the first. So, but of course, because of the sorting algorithm of evil, we got some harder guys. We have special combatants, which are just like the grunts from earlier, except they have more health. Oh, we're fighting more of them now because we got 3 guys with us. Alright, let's big shot the back row. So each guy has 4 ranks for their limit. Each rank, for most characters, each rank has 2 different limits. You get the second limit of a rank by using the first limit enough times, and you get the next rank of a limit by killing enough guys with that person. So dumb. Let's go down here. Jump. So essentially, the layout for this is the first reactor. Couple different things. Instead of Jesse blocking the path there's a small fence. Couple new enemies. Think smog can cause blindness? Yes, it can. Blindness lowers your accuracy, but it doesn't completely make it impossible to hit. New dog, blood taste, just like the blue dogs from earlier. Tifa almost has her limit. And then I'm gonna... So when you use an all materia on heal and you use it to heal everyone, it heals them a little bit less than the full amount, but it heals more total because you're healing everyone. And gonna have another headache.
Another headache?
Another headache.
Like, in-game or IRL?
In-game.
Okay.
You'll see it in a moment.
Trolley.
Yay, flashbacks.
Isn't this whole process about to release, Mr. One Wing?
No, actually.
Or is he out and about?
We'll hit that when it comes up. So go and put up the bomb. No time limit this time. More smog and blood tastes. Get rid of the smogger first because blindness sucks. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, Dine. See, I it's like wasting my resources. So you're not going to see me use spells more often than just healing and fighting bosses. I'm very stingy with my items and stuff. So, spell you'll probably see me using the most for a long while will be Cure. So we head back up. We went in the back exit, but we gotta go through the main exit this time. Let's hope that there's no specific puzzle that we have to do that requires timing based on computers.
Is that tongue-in-cheek, I hear?
Possibly. So, best thing about your limits, they can't miss. So even though he's blind, he's about to mess up the smogger.
Except that you missed!
No, you'll see it in a moment.
Miss. I was hoping you were gonna miss.
Haven't landed a single blind auto attack, but creamed it with my limit. How's my health looking? That's fine. Now, what I like to do in a little bit would be I'd farm up so I can get both Cloud and Barret to have the limit. I'm not going to do that though. I'm going to do this boss a little bit more seriously. Because this boss has a way that you can easily cheese it. I also like how he says switch on even though he's the only one that shouldn't care. Layout of here is a little bit different. Pick up Ether and get into a fight with more special combatants. So yeah, the Buster Sword. Gonna be using it for a while. There might be one place where we can get a better sword before we leave Midgar, but I highly doubt it. So, hey look, a button pressing puzzle that you have to work with computers to get specific timing. This is a royal pain in the ass. Hey, I did it on second try. Alright, let's get moving. So I was actually looking through Monster Code a while ago. It was actually really interesting to see how they choose how to fight and stuff.
Monster code? Question mark?
Yes, where it actually has the code for how monsters act in battle.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually interesting to see because there's a lot of mini glitches in it, or it doesn't work how they wanted it to work.
How does the song go? 99 glitches on the wall, 99 glitches. Take one down, fix it.
Patch
149 glitches on the wall.
Yep.
The programmer's lament.
Yeah. It's a trap. It's President of Shinra. We can literally shoot one bullet and end this right now. But no, we're going to do monologuing him to death. I love how the president knows who you are, even though you're just part of his. We're part of his special military. And then he goes and, betrays me by saying he doesn't know who everyone is unless they're Sephiroth. Vermin. He's King Vermin. Barrett has some great lines. Hey, a playmate. This could be fun. And of course, he goes and instead of killing him, goes to deal with Airbuster. Techno Soldier. Can I do something about this, boss?
Kill it. Hit it until its HP is that of 0.
Yes, that's the general idea. So this boss works a little bit differently. We have him in a attack from both sides, which means that we can bounce it around and just have fun. So Tifa's limit works differently. How it works is that she gets a slot machine type effect, and hits do normal damage. Getting Yaz do bonus damage, and getting misses will just not do the attack. So this guy has 1200 health. He hits pretty hard, but most of the time, every time you hit him, he'll just turn around, which allows the other side to hit him for double damage. So I'm holding on to this because limits take priority. Or I can just kill him. I'll hold on to that then. Holy crap. Crit for 400 to just take him out. That was easy. So he blows up. You're about to fall. And the reactor's about to explode. And there it goes. And we're falling. And falling. And I think this is a good place to take a break.
No!
We'll take a break right here. Next time. Who is this voice?
Hmm?
I'll be back in... need to get something to eat. I'll be back in a little bit.